Okay. Greetings to you all as we prepare to end the month of October and move into the month of November, the last month before the new liturgical year begins. As we approach November, we always think about loss, because at St. Francis Xavier, it's the month, and in many other parishes, where we remember and celebrate those who have died from our parish family. So it's not just the human dead that we remember, but we remember, I think in a particular way, still in the midst of this pandemic, our experience of loss of all kinds. So I have a couple of poems that address this, the sense of loss, but also the sense of remembrance and the sense of fall, where loss seems sharpest in a seasonal way. This poem is called Ahava's Garden. It's by a friend of mine, Andrew Anson. It goes like this. Love's garden has a wooden gate and a mossy wall that keeps out the desert and the world. Love's garden keeps chrysanthemum and wild begonia and all the flowers that look like they might fall apart under the weight of somewhere else. Sometimes angels dance there, and sometimes the music tends toward laughter, sometimes toward quiet recovery. Love's garden keeps all the people I love, but couldn't keep. Love's garden keeps all the people I love, but couldn't keep. Every day they're new, flowering for a minute at a time, rumoring of a winter that never comes. What I love about this poem is the triumph of the love that remembers and treasures. The people we have lost, we've lost. That's a matter of fact. We're all going to pass through that veil we call death someday. But remembering people with love, with affection, treasuring their memory, treasuring all the good that they did in the world, is something that continues to give us life and gives life to the whole community. And so doing this action of remembering and treasuring in public and as a community by placing pictures of our deceased community members is a way of enriching, broadening, and deepening our own life. But as Mary Oliver says, of course, loss is the great lesson, a lesson that most of us have to learn more than once. Here's a reflection by the German poet Rilke on autumn. Very beautiful, especially the last couple of lines. Leaves are falling, falling as if from afar, as if far off in the heavens gardens were wilting. And as they fall, their gestures say, it's over. In the night, the heavy earth is falling from out of all the stars into loneliness. We are all falling. This hand here is falling. Just look, it is in all of us. Yet there is one who holds this falling with infinite tenderness in her hands. That's a marvelous reflection as we prepare to enter the month of November. What I particularly like in this poem, among many things, is the ambiguity of the last line of Rilke's poem. With infinite tenderness in her hands. He could be talking about the one we refer to as nature, but he also could be talking about the feminine aspect of God. As we know in the Hebrew scriptures, wisdom is always portrayed in the feminine. And wisdom, among other things, is the keeper of tradition, the keeper of remembrance, the keeper of affection. And so, my friends, as we enter more deeply into the fall, as we prepare to celebrate our month of remembrance and treasuring of many good people, many good things, let's remember that we are always held in those hands of tenderness. God bless all of you.